Hey everyone, welcome back to our tutorial on expressions in the Avatar Builder. In this tutorial we're going to talk about how you can consolidate all of your accessory animation data into a single mouse movement so you can put them all together and kind of animate all your accessories at a single time. So as you may recall, we left off in the eyes tutorial in the expression tab here. We don't have any expressions saved, any expression profiles saved for the eyes here. If we go into preview mode and we move around, you can see I have the eyebrows set up as well as the antenna that I previously added. You can't see the antenna from right there. There's the angry antenna. There's the happy antenna. Angry, happy, and sad, and I don't know, whatever, sick, whatever that is. This is also a sad one. And that's an excited one. Alright, so there we have all that other stuff set up. If I go to preview mode, I'm just going to set up a couple profiles for the eyes here. We're just going to set up angry and happy. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. If I go to, and I press the, first of all, I'll select the middle, and I'm just going to apply it, make sure we have a default set up there. And then I'm going to select the angry tab, the angry profile rather. And we'll select, now I mentioned before that I can actually move the eyes if I select dummy left, or I can just adjust the eyelids by themselves. If I select eye left lid is my root here. I'll just select eye left lid as the root, just because we're going to do a little bit of editing for that. And I'll open up our little edit motion layer tool here. And what we want to do, if I want to look angry, let's make him look angry. So let's select a subnode here and bring that down. Bring some anger into those eyes right there. There we go. Kind of maybe stretch this one back out. Oop, wrong nodes. There we go. Let's bring this one up like that. There we go. Got to give him a furious look on his face there. I think that should be okay. You don't want to twist the nose too much. And then we'll go to the right side here. This one again, the right side, or the right eyelid selected rather, sorry. And I'll just move that up. Oops. Make sure you have the right node selected. We're trying to get some real fury in his eyes here. That's kind of hard to do because he's a little bit too cute. And I'll just go ahead and press apply. Okay, so now if we go into preview mode, you can see that, boom, there's our angry expression. You can see that the eyebrows are going up. If, for example, I wanted the eyebrows to go down, I can go back and edit that, which we'll do in just a second. But I'm just going to define the the happiness in the eyes as well first. So we'll go to the preview mode here, go back into happy mode, and we can actually just happiness is pretty easy to express with these eyes. Yeah, it looks happy enough for me. We go to the left side and select our eyelid and happy right there. We can maybe expand this top part here and make him look even happier. I'll go back to the right side and do that. You can go back and forth and just modify them all like this. Alright, there we go, apply. Now we have angry profile and happy profile. Okay, so if I wanted to go back, like I mentioned, to the eyebrows and bring those down, I can just press OK to get out of the eyes here. Let's close down our content manager, and let's select accessories, and let's select our eyebrows, which are right there in the scene manager if you can't see them. Let's expand that a little bit. Eyebrows right there. Okay, so now we have our eyebrow puppet behavior. This is the definition for our puppet behavior for the brow. And we'll go over to the expressions tab. You can see I've already defined all of these. Preview mode, you can see exactly. There's the happy, smiley, kind of sick, confused. That one's kind of sad. And this one's the angry one. So we're going to adjust the angry one right now. So let's go ahead over to the angry one. And as I mentioned before, I have the dummy to be able to move the eyebrows by themselves. So I'll select the dummy, and we can bring that down like that. That looks angrier than before. We'll go ahead and do the left one as well. Bring that down like that. There we go. And we'll go ahead and press apply. Or actually what we can do is if we select left again, I can select the eyebrow, and I can go to my edit animation layer here, and let's twirl down the hierarchy here. And we can make him look even more furious by using the E hotkey, kind of twirling up those eyebrows. I don't know what he's mad about, but he's one unhappy dude. Do the same thing on the other side there. And twirl those up. Twirl that up. And bone, the final bone right there. Alright, now he has devil horns for eyebrows. We'll go ahead and press apply. Now let's see how this works out. So that is furious. He's super angry right there. Alright, so that's how you can go back and adjust and fix all of the previous profiles. Of Go ahead and press OK on that. Now there's one final mix of the ingredient. This character actually has some blend shapes for his face. If we go into 3D Exchange, we can actually load the actor up in 3D Exchange here. Go to the Avatar section. Once we have our actor selected, and we can actually just select Edit in 3D Exchange. And once this character loads up in 3D Exchange, I'll go into the expression editor here, and we can just close that down. It's importing in our character right here. And I'll just open up the window. So you can see all of the accessories are included on my character, which is pretty cool. He's a little bit see-through in 3D Exchange with the material there. But what I want to do here is go down to the expression editor. You can see that there's a number of blend shapes already. Smile, happy, cry, angry, and a couple of others. If I go into the expression editor and I want to maybe modify those, let's bring this dude over here and send the expression editor a little bit further over here. You can see I've defined a custom profile. I've defined these four in custom group 1. So upward is this one. You can see -8 happy, -20 cry. So he's definitely more happy in this one. Rightward seems like he's definitely more angry. You can maybe add some happiness there. So it looks like he's more shocked. Yeah, you can go ahead and mess around with that. If you want to find out how to export your characters or import them or do any of these modifications, you can check out our tutorials on iClone 5.5 pipeline 3D Exchange tutorials. I just wanted to show you that, how you can adjust those in 3D Exchange. So let's go back into iClone here. And what I'm going to do, in order to get some facial expression frames for your avatar controller, you can see now we don't have any facial expression. If I want to get some frames for those targets, what I need to do is actually go into the animation section. Once I have my character selected, he is selected, and go into facial animation. And now what I want to do is I want to use the facial puppet tool here, and I want to go down to my custom profile, which I defined before. And as you can recall, I want to define an angry expression and a happy expression. So I can see the number 1 here. If I preview that, you can see, oh, his head moves around like that. If we don't want to make his head move around, we can just turn off the head orientation and tilting and do that one more time. So maybe this one could be a smiley one. This one could be an angry one. So let's just go ahead and record that. Smiley and angry. Okay. So that's just 2 quick expressions right there that we've done. If I press F3, I can go into my timeline. Let's close down the puppeteering panel. I'll press F3 and go into the timeline here. And you can see if we have our character selected, select the character. We can go to the face section, the face clip rather, and you can see there's a puppet clip in the face track right there. So boom, boom, boom right there. So what I need to do is I need to go into the avatar builder, and I need to select expressions. So it'll say is pick the character to start the expression definition. So I'll select expressions, and then I'll select him right on the forehead, and it'll bring up my avatar builder right here. And I want to select an angry profile and a smiling profile. So let's go ahead and do the angry one first. You can see where's the angry part? There we go. He's pretty angry right there. So in preview mode right now, you can see there's nothing there. So if I go into angry mode and I just go over here and I go ahead and I press apply, now that'll be in his angry mode right there. Raw! So he's pretty angry right there. And let's go ahead and do the smiling one as well. So the smiling one, we can use the same clip for that. We can use anywhere over here. This one looks good. And we'll go ahead, select the smiling one, and go ahead and apply that. And then we have preview mode, angry, smiling, angry, smiling. Alright, so that's basically, don't worry about what's going on here. That's just for reference. It's just kind of taking some information out there. So we'll close down the timeline right now. Go to preview mode. Press OK, and then we have our avatar controller, the expressions tab. We should have some complete expressions. There we go, angry and happy, angry and happy. And these ones, the facial definitions have not been defined yet. But you can go ahead and do that by repeating the same procedure. I just wanted to give you a quick example of how you can adjust that. So now we can go back to frame 1. You can go ahead and record some happy expression and an angry expression, a happy one and angry, and there we go. You can see the spring effects on the antenna as well. Alright, so that's basically it. That's how you can define the expressions in your character. So now you have completed expressions that allow you to animate all of your accessories together. And that's about it for this tutorial. So stay tuned for our other tutorials on alignment and some special projects as well. This is also a sad one, and that's an excited one. Alright, so there we have all that other stuff set up. If I go to preview mode, I'm just going to set up a couple profiles for the eyes here. We're just going to set up angry and happy. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. If I go to, and I press the, first of all, a single mouse movement, so you can put them all together and kind of animate all your accessories at a single time. So as you may recall, we left off in the eyes tutorial, in the expression tab here. We don't have any expressions saved, any expression profiles saved for the eyes here. If we go into preview mode and we move around, you can see I have the eyebrows set up as well as the antenna that I previously added. You can't see the antenna from right there. There's the angry antenna. There's the happy antenna. Angry, happy, and sad, and I don't know, whatever, sick, whatever. Hey everyone, welcome back to our tutorial on expressions in the Avatar Builder. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about how you can consolidate all of your accessory animation data into, select the middle, and I'm just going to apply it, make sure we have a default set up there. And then I'm going to select the angry tab, the angry profile rather, and we'll select, now I mentioned before that I can actually move the eyes if I select dummy left, or I can just adjust the eyelids by themselves if I select eye left lid is my root here.